Okay, so here we are at the beginning screen. At the top, you'll notice we have a menu. We have attendance, curriculum, and teach. Included in these menu buttons, we have a percentage of attendance over the course of a semester, and we also have a trending 7-day number to give us teachers an idea of where they're heading. The same is true for the curriculum. And then finally, under the teach, we have a engagement trend, and more on that later. So when a teacher first starts, they'll go to attendance, and we'll have the students listed here below, and then on the bottom half of the screen, we'll see the key insights for each one of these students. So we'll start with Jane Tree, and we can quickly see anything that's relevant for Jane, and then mark her present. Move on to John. Very, very quick way to gather attendance, and it's all automated, okay? So now we move on to the curriculum, and we have all of our tunes listed, and you'll see that they have percentages that tells us which ones have been completed by our class and which ones need the most work. And they're also color coordinated, right? So if we look here, we see everybody's learned hot cross buns. Yeah, no students are still striving to play it. And we actually had a performance on this back in February. So we move on to the next, Merrily We Roll. It seems that we only have one student that hasn't learned this, and we have notes down here that lets us know Plant needs help with counting. Now, how is this going to be useful for the teacher? We can see Aunt Rhody is actually only the third item on our list. However, it's actually really low in completion. So when a teacher comes and sees this, it's very easy to identify where the work needs to be done. So we know today that we need to work on Aunt Rhody. And we can even see further down below that's the trouble with playing Aunt Rhody is the fact that it's 16 measures. Okay, and then you can keep going for all of these tunes, and they're all going to have their individual metrics. We'll know which students have completed the assignment, which ones haven't. And now we move on to teach. So there will be a few features in the teach menu. So one will be an option to scan a quiz. This is coming later. This will be an easy way to scan tests that are taken and upload them online to be graded by machine learning models. Next, very easy to record student performances in class, in lessons, or at any time that we can then upload to the student's profile, upload to our social media, upload or send to their parents. Now, lastly, an important one is the engagement tracking. So here we have different options. It's a very easy way to gauge. We have +2, +1, -1, -2, and a report option. So let's say Jane came to class and I could tell she really practiced last night. I'm going to hit +2. I'll hit strive to be better and submit. Data point created. Now let's go to another student. Let's say John Plant had a poor behavior in class. You notice if we select -2 or one of the negative items, the entry options change. So we'll say that he wasn't following instructions and submit. Very quick. Lastly, if we need to report a student, let's say Jayla Brown needs extra help. So we're going to report her. We have the option to automatically contact the administration with this report, automatically contact the parent's guardian with this report, their teacher, or their principal, right? And we have a traditional incident report form that we use that will be automated in this. And then once we hit submit, this report will be sent to whoever you selected, and it'll be done. It's automated. There's no need to go back and readdress it or do anything else.